It's 7:46, 24 windy degrees, KNEB. Our News Extra program is next. It's brought to you today by Intralinks, and here's Kevin.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Patti Shaneman is here from Torrington, and we're going to talk about the Chariot races that are coming up not this weekend, but next weekend over at Torrington, just a little west of Torrington. Hey, how's it going? Welcome.
Well, thank you, Kevin. It's nice to be back again. Except it's very cold out here this morning.
Yes, it is.
The wind blew me in.
Yeah, it is. So, anyway, Patti is partly the reason why my wife is bowling for the first time this year.
She's having a ball.
She's having
really
fun.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
She really enjoys it. And it's like you said, she doesn't have to go bowling. She wants
to go
bowling.
bowling. Yeah, she wants to go bowling.
It's the team. It's the team.
Yeah, it's the team thing. So you guys always have a lot of fun, your team. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to the Chariot races here. The Torrington Lions Club putting it on, 4th annual. Let's give us all the details.
Yes, it is the 4th annual for us. The Chariot races have been around the Torrington area for probably 25 years or so, and then for a few years there wasn't any land for them to run on. They lost the contract with the people that owned the land. So they came to the Torrington Lions Club a few years ago and said, would you be interested in doing, helping us put this back together? And we did, and it's been a real good thing for both of us.
Yeah, it really has. So anyway, the races will be held on January 21st and 22nd, next Saturday and Sunday, right?
Right. It starts at 12 o'clock each day. The races start at 12. We race at the Patti Shaneman farm, which is just a mile west of Torrington on the highway, and then a mile south, and then there's a couple of signs. It's just across the river bridge south. And Bailey and Bonnie Shaneman have a farm out there that is real conducive to the horses running. They love the soil out there. There's a great place for them to run and turn off and come down slow. And so there's plenty of track. There's plenty of parking for everybody to park on either side of the track and watch the races from your car, or you can get out and watch the races from up in the grand. It's not really a grandstand, but it's an area where you can see the horses as they come down, learn a little bit about them. That's where our concessions are. That's where they have some Calcuttas before the races.
Yep, that type of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you even have a big Calcutta on the 20th, right?
We do.
Over at the highway.
Right. It's a get together with the horses, or not. The horses don't get to come to that one. I'm sorry about that. You do get to see the the pictures of the horses, the drivers and the owners of the horses. They come in and talk to them about them, and you get to meet everybody that's involved with their crew. And actually, there's quite a few people that do come with each crew. Yeah,
that's 7 o'clock on the 20th of January over at the highway package. There's no charge for the Calcutta, and the races are $5 for adults. Kids under 12 are free, and so it's pretty cheap.
It's a pretty cheap entertainment.
Cheap entertainment deal. Yeah,
right.
It really is.
And the drivers, as they bring the horses down before each race, they come in up close enough that you can see. And then afterwards, there's even sometimes that if you really want to take your kids out and you really want to go meet this driver and the horses, it's easy to do. They're very accessible and will tell you anything they can about racing and what they're doing out there.
Now, this year you guys have some extra racers and maybe some of the best racers coming down this year?
Yes, we're part of a racing association that comes, people come from Saratoga, Laramie, Casper, Cheyenne, but a lot of the people from Du Bois and Riverton and up there don't like to make the trip over the mountain. It's too far. It's a long day on the way home on Sunday afternoon after the races are over. But this year they haven't had as many races early, and they haven't had an opportunity to run. And so the Du Bois people are pretty much, they haven't committed 100%, but they're coming this way. And if they do that, that will bring an additional 12 teams in, which would be 6 more races for us.
Wow, that'd be great.
Yes, and these are horses or racers that have been in competition at the World in Utah every year. They're always champions.
Yeah, so you'll be seeing some of the best.
Best of the best. We have some good racers from around our area too, but this is a different type of. They're the same. They race the same chariots as we do, but they're totally committed because they can travel into Utah and other places where it's the distance isn't so great all the time for every weekend. So they race among the best, and so we would really like to have people come out and see these people race. On Saturday this week at the Patti Shaneman farm, there's going to be some racers from Saratoga and from the Torrington area that are just going to be out there trying out the track. because of the same thing. Haven't had as many races this year,
Mm-hmm.
and the horses need some time to run. And so if you'd want to go out there, it would be free. You could just drive up and watch them
And watch
practice.
them race
And watch them
on
practice.
Saturday? You're
On
gonna do that?
Saturday. I think they're going to do it around noon.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that for sure. I suppose it'll depend on what the weather does here the rest
Well,
of
it's
the week.
supposed to kind of warm up a little
It's
bit
supposed
on
to
the
clear out
weekend.
of here and
Yeah.
be nice for the weekend. So if they'd like to come down and see what racing is like first, well, we'd like to have them come down.
That's great. All right, we'll talk more about it right after this.
After years of professional service, you can
Fourth
trust into
annual.
It said Calcutta. They didn't need to say Calcutta.
Well, yeah. Not supposed to really say Calcutta, but that's
I
okay.
know it would. You want to wrap that tongue back up.
Well, what else are you going to say?
Well, we've always made it an introduction to the drivers.
Oh, that would be what we should say.
That's what we used to say.
All right.
And it's like you're sucking your tongue, and I looked at Kevin, and Kevin's like, and he like didn't blink at me, and he said Calcutta too.
All right, we are back on News Extra, and we're talking about the Lions Club, Torrington Lions Club Chariot races, the 4th annual, coming up the weekend after this one, January 21st and 22nd, 12 to 4 o'clock, both days, and then we have the introduction of the riders and so forth on January 20th, 7 p.m. over at the Highway Package Liquor and Lounge if you want to do that. Now, again, the track, people, it's pretty easy to find, right?
It is. It's very easy.
Explain
to
again
find.
where to go.
On Highway 26 going west out of Torrington, there's a place out there on the corner. It's called the Rock Shop. It's 1 mile west of Torrington. So you turn at the Rock Shop, go 1 mile south, and you'll just cross the river bridge, and you'll see the signs where the guys are at the gates right there. It's about a quarter of a mile drive into there. And it's a good road. So we've even had weather where we've had to run in snow, and the road is good all the way in, and there's plenty of places for you to park on either side of the track. So if it's cold, you don't even have to get out of your car to watch the race.
Yeah, all right. It's a great place to watch them. And so with these other racers coming in, how many you think you'll have total?
We usually run 10 to 14 races, and if we would get the other teams to come, which it sounds pretty good, that would probably bring us up to around 20 races, 18 to 20 races. And each race has 2 chariots competing against each other.
Yeah.
Occasionally, when we have an odd number or someone's racing for time only for an event, you will see a triple race with 3 gates, and we can accommodate 3 tracks. And so that happens occasionally.
Yeah. Wow. So it's a great track.
It is a good track. The ground is really well worked, and David Walker is a racer that works our ground and prepares our track for
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Does a great job.
All right. So once again, January 21st, 22nd, 12 to 4 o'clock over west of Torrington. It's only $5 for adults. Kids are free. It's a good way to have a lot of fun. And we appreciate you coming all the way from Torrington and being here.
I know, and on this very snowy day, it just like the wind wrecked my hair, and it was cold outside.
You'll be all right.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Thanks for letting us come down and talk about it.
Oh, you bet. You bet. All right, back to you, Dan.